might be the tournament winner. How cool would that be? Win this next tournament on a buzzbait. I'm gonna give it a full send, that's for sure. Here's the thing with buzzbaits. It's typically either white or just black. You don't have to do a bunch of chartreuses. You don't have to do a bunch of crazy colors. White or black. And there's two trailers you can put on the back of these things. One, you can put a horny toad on the white one, or a black horny toad on the black one, or you can put like a small swim bait and leave the skirt on. If I put the horny toad on, take the skirt off. All right, that's what we're gonna do. There's not a better bite in the world. And this kind of fishing is what I call true pattern fishing. Like you literally just run around with your head chopped off and just fish everything that looks good and just run new water all day, every day. So now you're wondering, like, what is he talking about? Where's he going? Isn't tournament season over? Didn't I just watch the last Elite? You did. Tournament fishing's not over. I told you there was a lot of cool stuff going on this fall. Well, we're going to Lake Martin. We were supposed to go to Hartwell. Okay, hurricane came, which is terrible, by the way. So my heart and prayer goes out to everyone affected by the hurricanes. It's just absolutely terrible. But Hartwell got moved to Lake Martin, Alabama, and that's where we're going. Bassmaster Open, Lake Martin. I've got a couple crazy stories about Lake Martin. I've fished it a bunch over the years. I'm not going to tell you any more about it because I'm going to save that for the trip. We got a little travel vlog today, and I'm going to tell you a couple stories about Lake Martin that are very interesting. But that being said, I have rigged up a fair amount of stuff. This is one of those tournaments where literally, it's the brand new boat. I literally have a pile of some soft plastics here. I've got some bandito bugs in there, a few other things. I have some minnows and some jerk baits, and we're not gonna overthink this. We're literally just gonna, I grabbed about 20 rods, and we're gonna go fishing. And that's what we're gonna do. So we've got about a 12-hour drive, heading to Alabama, boys. Lake Martin, Bassmaster Open, that's what we're doing this week. And technically I have to show up to fish because of the first win this year. To finish out the series, for me to be eligible for the Bassmaster Classic, I have to finish out the season on the Open Southern Division, that's what we're gonna do. So technically, all I have to do is show up and fish. There's nothing on the line other than me wanting to win this tournament, and I do want to win this tournament. I'm leading points, which is crazy cool. Leading the points on the Southern. So let's finish strong, guys. Let's win a tournament. They start the season with a win. Let's finish with a win. How awesome would that be? He said amazing. He said outstanding. Brilliant. He said good job. Look at that. Guys, so I'm playing Fishing Clash right now, and that's actually a big red ear. I caught a big bass a minute ago too. Now here's the deal. First of all, this video that you're watching, guys, is sponsored by Fishing Clash. I've actually been playing Fishing Clash for quite a while. I've had the game downloaded for over a year. You know, we travel around the country quite a bit. You know, a lot of times staying at the Airbnbs and places I'm laying around at night, you know, can't really go to bed. I'll play Fishing Clash. So it's a cool game. It's awesome, actually. It's one of those games that just kind of take my mind off everything else going on in the world. I spend all my days figuring out how to catch bass in real time. And sometimes I don't catch that many, but I can definitely catch a lot on this thing. So thank you, Fishing Clash, for sponsoring this video. So this game is full of all kind of cool things. There's 57 different locations to fish from. Everything from Lake Gunnersville, all the way out to some ocean fisheries, Florida, all kind of cool places. You can even fish Lake Biwa in Japan, which is awesome. You can play in single mode where you're actually just out there just trying to gather up as many points as possible and unlock all your different cards and actually get points. And the other is playing duel. You can actually play live people around the world on one-on-one battles, which is a lot of fun. 2024, they did a partnership with Major League Fishing as well, so there's all types of cool things and new updates all the time. Honestly, guys, playing this game is a ton of fun. All kind of cool little challenges to overcome, and I love beating everybody out there in the world. And actually, I'm having a hard time winning. There's a lot of good fishermen on this thing. My rank is not as high as some of these other people's right now because they've been playing for quite a while, but I'm coming for you. So guys, check it out. I encourage you to download the Fishing Clash game on any of your devices. Here's all you need to do. Simply click the link in the description box below or scan the QR code on screen now. There's also a special gift code, and all you have to do is put in the word Scott. And what you're gonna get with that is a special $20 valued reward, and also you're gonna get a unique avatar for free. All right, guys, so definitely download the game. It's a lot of fun. I'm out here playing all the time as well. And all you gotta do is go to fishingclash.link. I'll check that one out. /Scott, or scan the QR code, as well as putting in the word Scott in the special gift code. We're staying with my buddy Chuck Pippin. Chuck and I have been friends since college, and him and I had classes together, and he lived in Ocala, and then he came down and started guiding for us, and he's been in the fishing industry ever since. So he's an old buddy of mine. Old Chuck. Hello.
What up?
What's up, dude?
Oh my God! You got the camera rolling already?
Catch your nuts hanging out and everything. What's up, buddy?
Watching my school lose now to UF.
Oh. No, I can't even believe that Alabama lost. Everybody probably knows that by now. This is not good.
I'm fine with it.
It's not good.
I'm fine with it.
Not good at all.
Sorry, Hillary.
Jason, are you in bed?
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Yeah. I always forget that Clewiston's like that extra 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Yeah, it was like, what, 10 hours? 11 hours? Something like that?
Well, I got them dialed in today, so.
Yeah.
Not really.
Some more pounders?
Probably about, we probably could have had about a 7 to 8 pound limit.
What's the old Lake Martin special?
Yeah.
So, get up in the morning, get out here. We got 3 days of practice. Lake Martin's not one of the top tier big bass factories in Alabama by any means. A lot of fish, but we're here to win the tournament. So to win, I think you're going to need 13, 14 pounds a day, I would think. I think sub 15 is going to win. I don't know if you can do that with all spots. I'm probably going to need largemouth. So my game plan is I'm going to keep them honest with some scope fish, but I don't think Lake Martin is known for scoping kind of like some of these other lakes are, like Hartwell and stuff. So my gut says maybe scope in the creeks a little bit more, maybe scope around some of the docks, buzzbait a lot. It's the time of year you can throw a buzzbait all day long, like legit, and just cruise and cover water and look for 6 or 7 bites a day. And they should be the above average fish, 2 to 2.5 pound fish on average, those ones on the banks. So we'll know tomorrow. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get out there and try to locate some zones where I can get some bites and not try to catch a lot of fish throughout practice. Just try to get a feel for what I need to do and see if we can't string together 3 really good days of fishing here. Make something special happen. So that's it, guys. So we'll get up in the morning, go get it done.
Yeah, it's just horrific. We had friends in the mountains. I'm like, dude, come, like just come. And they're like, I can't even get out of this. I can't leave the mountain.
All the roads were washed out.
Everything around them. She's like, she sent me this thing. She's like, here's where I am. Here's every road around here. We're getting helicoptered out of here.
McCoy's gonna fish his first tournament. Your first tournament as a co-angler. As a co-angler. You gotta say it like that. I'm a co-angler. You ready? Are you ready, dude?
Yeah.
How are you gonna win? Tell me your thought. Like you've been thinking about it. How do you envision you winning this tournament?
I don't know. Catch 1 big largemouth on a jig a day.
Yeah.
It's only 2 big largemouth.
That'll do it.
That's all it takes.
That's a pretty good plan, actually.
Yeah.
Just chuck a big jig behind the boat.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Just
Check it
throw. Oh
out.
my gosh, there he is. One of those
That's
a day and a
something
couple
like that.
2-pound spots.
Yeah.
All right.
They'll do it. You're good.
I like it. All right. We're gonna document McCoy's first tournament.
This is gonna be great, man.
It'll be awesome.
I feel like it's gonna be bad.
So we're gonna go through the rules today on co-angler rules.
So I learned my etiquette.
Yes, you can learn your co-angler etiquette today. Today is going to be all about teaching you the do's and don'ts of being a co-angler.
Okay.
We're going to teach you a couple of sneaky tricks that I've seen some guys pull on me over the years
We're gonna go over the
too.
rules and the tricks.
Yeah, I'm going to show you a couple sneaky ones that people have like pull a little curveball on me before. I'm like, they just really did that. They just did that, and he's got a fish. Oh my gosh. Terrible. There he is. Oh yeah. Lake Martin special right there, baby. Lake Martin special. Look at this little, stop, drop and roll, bro. That looks like a cigar, like straight up, totally different little deal. Yes. Okay.
Barely made a sound.
He didn't even make a sound. It's crazy, dude. So I'm seeing some fish like hovering around some of these bigger boulders. So like look for dark spots.
They're on top of them or what?
No, they're not on top of them, just around them. There you go. Yeah. I knew there were some bigger ones here. That's the size we're looking for. That's the size that I think's here.
Is that a largemouth?
No, a big spot, I think. Dang, dude.
It's a big spot. No, that's a
Largemouth.
Now let's see if I can actually land this fish.
Oh my gosh. You gotta reel up more line. Dang, lunker of the day right there, dude. Look at that. Look at
Catch
that.
one of those a day, I'll probably be okay, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Look at that, dude.
Come here, large. How much do you think he weighs? He's over 2.
2.5. Yeah. Probably almost 3. Probably 210.
Yeah.
Nice
Sweet.
fish. Let me get a picture.
Cool.
Your first tournament. That's your first BASS tournament practice bass.
Yeah, that's cool. Largemouth.
Dang, son. What'd you put on there? What kind of shaky head? Let me investigate.
Just one I bought from Walmart or something. I don't know.
Really?
Just a Walmart shit, yeah.
Okay. There you go. Another good one? Oh yeah.
Right up on that wall.
Yeah. Shaky head?
Oh,
putting it on them. Man, you suck, dude.
That's a good one. Right?
Yeah. Pound and a half, yeah. Dang, son. You're working on a limit. You got a limit.
I got a limit.
I probably wouldn't throw anything but the shaky head the rest of the week. Trying to just evaluate how to get these to bite. They're acting pretty good. That's a good fish right there. 100% that's a good fish. Come on out there. Got him. Okay. There's a bunch of these out here. You know, the deal is, these won't win a tournament. Those are just little pound 4, pound 5s. There's a bunch of them out there. Just trying to find a way to catch them, and then if we can find, so obviously some bigger ones, be nice. There's a big wad of them behind the boat. Let's go. Let me. You throw that shaky head. We get up shallow. I want to run around a little bit. You know, it's a lot of fish offshore, obviously, but again, I just talked to Chuck, and they were messing around, and their biggest fish came up shallow on a jig. Our biggest fish came up shallow, and there was more there. I just need to get going and stay on the bank a little bit. Shaky head, buzz bait. Conditions like this today are perfect for it. Oh, that was a good one. Look at him underneath it right now. He's underneath it right now. See him right there?
Oh, yeah.
Pretty good one, right? 2-pounder? You about to bite it? You little butthole. You, man, you're stealing my fish, man. What's wrong with you? You learning right. You learning right. That was a tip I was going to tell you. When someone misses a fish, you better take advantage of it. Dang right, son. I've turned you into a tournament fisherman.
God, he's sharp.
Let me see how big he is.
I don't know.
Yeah, a pound and a half.
Yeah.
There's one. Yeah. 2-pounder. Look how long that fish is, dude. That thing's crazy looking. That thing is, look at that thing. It doesn't even look like a bass, dude. It looks like a cross between a spotted bass and a pickerel. 2 pounder though. Get on this little deeper bank. Bam.
On the rock.
Yep. I feel like this whopper plopper is going to catch them pretty good because that bait's decent size. If you draw a guy doing this, he's going to be cruising the banks, probably even maybe tighter than I'm doing now. So you'll have to, you got to realize, like, I don't think this shallow, he's going to pass I don't think you're going to pass an opportunity as much as, you just have to play it by ear, but I would maybe, I don't know, man, that's a tough one. Then when you get up to a spot like this where he's going to slow down, then you got a little opportunity. There you go. There you go. I wouldn't put that thing down. You shaky master. Golly, dude, you're trying to bust it up. Nice. I mean, I think, I don't know. A little jig would be good too. Might get that bigger bite, you know. Hang on, what you got there? Another one? Oh, that's a good one. 2 pounder. Right on rock, yeah. No. How big's that one? 2 pounds, right? Almost? 1 3/4. Yeah. Oh God, dang. I got another one. Blew it up on. Oh, another 2 something. Look at that one. Look at that one.
It's just a,
We got to double up, dude.
the fat one.
I got the fat one.
Look at mine. Mine looks like an S.
Here, hang on. All right. Mine's right at 2 pounds. His is like 50. Double up, baby. Every time we turn around, we got doubles on. No, I haven't caught 50, but we have we probably got about 11 or 12 pounds collectively, and then I've got about, I don't know, maybe 10 pounds. And then they're eating shaky heads, and then we caught some on. He's got another one. They're loaded here, bro. Oh, he's got a big one. How big's this one? Seriously, he's got a big one on right now. Where is he? Oh my gosh. Seriously. Oh yeah. That's a straight 2 pounder. Dude, don't throw anymore, bro. We're supposed to be practicing here, dude.
Roll my hook in.
He's like destroying them on a, is that the trick worm?
Yeah. I don't know what spots.
The spotted bass.
Yeah, it's a 2.
Yeah, he's, I mean, yeah, that's a 2. Let me see. I didn't even have my camera on.
Dang.
He just keeps catching them, dude.
I got that camera on. We're good.
Just keeps catching them.
It's like a 2, right?
Yeah, that's a 2 pounder. Here you go. We've caught a limit since I've been on the phone with you. Main lake stuff, I'm not getting bit way back in the creeks. I mean, I'm going back in the creeks, but not the very, very backs. There's a good one. That's one of those good ones, dude. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There's 4 or 5 of them there with him. Big. I can't get him off the bottom, dude. Here he comes. Look at that one. Look at that nice spot, dude. There's like 6 of them there with him. That's cool. He's not as big as I thought. But man, he was strong, dude. It's a two pounder. Look at that. It's amazing how these spots, depending on what fishery you're on, they just look so different. Like this one is, all these spots here have been long and skinny. Imagine if they had some protein. It's a big herring to eat. I mean, it's a 2 pounder. But golly, he was strong, bro. Well, guys, we've had quite a few bites today, but the last 3 hours have been a major distraction due to the hurricane updates. It's really, I didn't save any of the footage of me having conversations with the people that I've been having conversations with here the last 3 hours, but it's not looking good, guys. This is could be major catastrophic damage to many parts of Southwest Florida, and I'm worried about all that. It just could be bad. Could be real bad. It's gonna be bad for somebody. It's gonna be catastrophic for somebody. That's a fact. We just don't know if it's gonna hit Tampa, Sarasota, Fort Myers. I've got some things to worry about too, you know, with the big boat. The way the insurance companies now are, you don't have coverage during storms. You got to just get it out of the way of storms. And so I've got to be smart with that. And I'm up here in this tournament, and so I've got my hands cuffed right now. I did call the tournament director and asked them to at least ask the question, what if this thing starts to look like catastrophic major damage to everything that we own around Clewiston, do I have to stay for this tournament? Being that I'm already here, my intent is to fish the tournament. It's not like I'm trying to bail out of the tournament. But technically all I have to do is just launch my boat Thursday and Friday to make the Bassmasters Classic. I don't even have to make a cast. I don't even have to physically fish. But so we're gonna hear what the word is. Hopefully this storm changes directions and things aren't as bad as what it's kind of starting to look like. I'm really worried about this one. If the direction of this storm coming in from the west, a straight shot like that's a very odd direction. And that bay is super shallow. Gulf of Mexico is super shallow. So I don't know what it's going to do with storm surge. It could be unbelievable. Proud of you, McCoy. You did good, buddy. Did good. He stayed the course and caught a good many fish actually today. He did really good. Weight wise, I don't know. I think we were around some decent ones today. I think we learned a lot, and that's the main thing. You know, this running those banks, you know, you just can't, you just got to put the trollometer down and just go, and you'll find them. You know, it's you can't even hardly look at a map, to be honest with you, and find them. You almost have to just take off, pick a creek arm, and go in it and fish those 5 or 10 places. And when we got around those little points with rocks, with a little bit deep water, we either got a bite on the top water or we got bit on the shaky head, and they were above average fish. So you know, that was one creek arm, and there's 5 or 6 more creek arms that I want to do that in. This afternoon we got up there around, there's too much development. Like the seawalls were just too many seawalls. There wasn't enough natural bank in that spot. So I need to kind of mess around a little bit and find exactly where some more of that is, but we will. Tournament here years ago. I haven't fished here like 15 years, but I did several tournaments here over my career. A couple of FLWs and mostly Bassmasters. But this one time, dude, it's funny, dude. So I have this co-angler, and I hadn't met him. I didn't meet him at the meeting. For whatever reason, he like wasn't there or whatever. So I'm in a meeting the day of the tournament. So he calls me on the phone or whatever, and he's like, I'm coming down. So he's coming down the dock. And dude, he's got a white tank top on, like jeans. And I'm like, he looks really odd. And I don't mean this in a bad way. He just doesn't look like a fisherman. Like, I'm like, what is this guy? And he looked like Joe Dirt. And he's got a tackle box, the little flip kind, the little trays kind of lift up and fold out.
Yeah.
And he's holding that, and he's got 3 or 4 fishing rods, all spinning rods. And they're like the catfish kind, like you buy at Walmart, like the combos with the glass tips. And he's bebopping down the dock with these rods, and the rods are all just like blobbling around like this. And I'm like, and this is funny, in my mind I thought, I got somebody that can't fish, so it's going to give me an advantage because I need everybody I can get here because this place is tough on me. So I'm like, this guy's not going to catch anything because, you know, I can just tell by looking. I can basically tell by, I'm judging the guy. I'm like, he's not going to catch anything. So he gets in the boat, and sure enough, he is a truck driver. He slept in his truck. He just came in that night. And he bought the rods and reels at Walmart, and he made a little tackle box. Nice guy. So we get out there, and we pull up the first spot. I'm throwing a Carolina rig, and he says, "Oh, a Carolina rig." So he had rigged one up, and he had a big giant lead egg sinker, like catfish weight, probably like 20-pound line the whole way, and he had like a hook somehow attached to the weight area, and another hook like a Carolina rig. He had like a dual rig, and it was like a centipede, like a creepy crawler centipede with all the legs. And so we pull up, and he goes to throw it, and when he throws the Carolina rig, dude, you know how like if you throw a Carolina rig with a spinning rod, it like the weight will slide?
Yeah. Slide halfway up.
So he throws it, and the 1 ounce lead gigantic egg sinker just goes like from here to the front door in the water, and the bait just lands, and it only went like 40 feet, and he's not even letting it. I'm dragging it, dude. He's reeling the Carolina rig real slow, and it's just bouncing on the bottom. He's just reeling it. And I'm watching him, and the rod's just bouncing around. I'm like, he's not going to catch anything, dude. This is great.
Yeah.
This is great for me. So I'm like fishing. About that time, I hear his drag. I hear the reel planking and the drag going. And I look over, and I think he's hung up because the rod's like super, like a spaghetti noodle.
Yeah.
And he's all bent over, and he's like, I think I got one. And I'm like looking at it, nothing's moving. And I'm like, nah, he's hung on a stump or something. And about that time, I see the rod moving around, and this fish jumps out of the water. It's like a 2-pounder, you know. And I'm, oh gosh, you got one, dude. I'm freaked out, so I net the fish for him, and you know, he unhooks it, puts it in the live well, and I'm like, damn, that's crazy. So we go around, we're messing around. It's real calm that day and sunny. And he goes, oh, I'm gonna throw a jerk bait. And I said, yeah, that'd be cool. And he digs around his tackle box, dude, and he pulls out a number 11 balsa rapala.
Oh heck
Oh,
yeah!
wow.
I got some of those.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he ties it on, and he throws it out there, and he just lets it sit there. The rings dissipate, and then he just jerked it one time, and it would flip back to the top, and the rings would dissipate. And it's crystal clear, like crystal clear. We're in this dead slick calm pocket, and I'm watching it because I can't stop watching this thing, and I'm like, you know, surely he's not gonna get bit on that, right? You know, I'm like looking, and about that time I see a fish come out of the clear water, go, and I'm like, oh my god! He goes bloosh and eats it, goes back down. I'm like, dude, he goes, oh, I got one. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So then he catches like another 2-pounder. And so he lands it, and then we mess around, and later in the day, I told you this story yesterday, we're down in Blue, and there's one of these humps, and I'm dragging a Carolina rig.
Oh, this is the same guy?
Yeah, I'm dragging a Carolina rig, and I come up with like that shrimp grass on my weight. It's from like 20 foot down. And I said, oh, there's like some stinky grass, like shrimp grass. And he goes, oh, there's grass here? I said, yeah, it's just like on the bottom. It's like real deep. And he goes, oh, okay. I hear him digging around and stuff in his tackle box. He goes, I'm going to try a spoon. And so I'm thinking like he's going to throw a jigging spoon.
Yeah.
I look back there, and I watch him finish and tying this thing up, and he's got an Uncle Josh pork chunk on a weedless Johnson spoon with the weed guard on it and everything, like a half-ounce Johnson spoon.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what in the world is he going to do with that? I'm thinking he's going to throw it out there and reel it on the surface. I'm thinking he's thinking it's 5 feet deep or something.
Right.
He throws it out there on the hump, dude, and just flips his bail up and lets it sink to the bottom. So it just wobbles down like this to the bottom. And then it gets to the bottom, and he just like reels it, and then it lets it sink. reels it. Johnson weedless spoon
Advanced
with a
technique
big
for what that
frog
is.
thing on the back of it, like a jump. And dude, I'm like, no way. About that time, he's got a fish, catches like a 2.5 pounder. He beat me that day, dude. He had more weight than I had. I think he had 4 fish for like 10 pounds. Seriously.
That's pretty big.
Yeah, I got smashed by the truck driver,
We need
dude,
to get those
and his
pork rinds
catfish.
and
We
John's
gotta go to
spoon.
the tackle store because I don't have any spoons
I don't know your pork rinds either.
or pork rinds.
Yeah.
You can get all the pork rinds on eBay. Or maybe my dad has some more.
Yeah.
But yeah, don't judge a book by its cover. That's the tip of the day. The moral of the story. Even though the dude looked like a truck driver that's never fished before, no offense to truck drivers, by the way, that might sound bad, but the dude did not look like a bass fisherman, and he had just bought the rods at Walmart, and I'm thinking he's not gonna get a bite, and he beat me. Yeah, got smashed.
That's a good story.
Yeah, got
That's a
smashed.
real good story.
I do not have the least amount of time that I've ever prepared for a tournament. And this is why I prepare a lot for tournaments, because I end up not bringing what I need to bring. Somehow I've like forgot my jigs. I don't have any trailers for really anything. Not good. Not good at all. Here we go. Okay, we're good. Oh, I don't have a white one though. I need a white one. I need a white.
Elmore County 911.
Hey, this is a non-emergency number, but I do need to get an officer out here for a little. I hit a car, but it was a non-moving deal. Like I hit a parked car.
All right. And what kind of vehicles are involved?
Just a truck and a little car, like a little. It was parked across the street, so I was pulling out of the driveway and I hit it. So there's no injury. Nobody was involved. It's just the owner's here. You know, that's it. I'd get a report. Did you not see that?
I did, but I thought you were gonna turn. I looked at it this morning. I'm like, I think we can swing it.
I didn't see anything,
I didn't
dude.
see it at all.
Like you can't see anything. I couldn't see anything even after I hit it. I was like, I don't even know what I've hit. I thought I hit a garbage can.
Yeah, I didn't think about that, the angle of it.
You don't see anything.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw it this morning. I'm like, that's kind of a bad place to park. But
Oh yeah, this is not good, dude. So I did that in my truck, which is nothing compared to that. That is bad. Dude, I didn't know what, I mean, that's bad. I don't know what to say. So here's the problem, guys. So this is me driving out of here this morning. So I'm just driving out and I can't see that car. Like literally, this is my view right now. Exactly what you see. I don't see anything except a house. Because the angle of this driveway, pulling out, literally, because I was thinking like, I don't want to hit the mailbox, so I got to swing wide. Yesterday morning, this is the exact path I went, and in the middle of the night last night, they parked that car on the street, and not good. Damn McCoy's fault. Day 2 of Lake Martin. I like this lake a lot, actually. This is actually be a fun tournament. It'll be a great tournament, actually. Real clear. I kind of know what I need to do. I know what I don't need to do. And it is crazy. Nah, look. I hope I'm not wrong. But typically, scoping rules, right? You get out in open water and you find big spotted bass and you win the tournament. I mean, that very well could happen. But this lake's just not a very good scope lake. Number 2, they had the Logan Park's insane tournament for the last 3 days here on the lake. And you can see it's a kind of a catch everything that, 1 pounder bigger deal. So every one of the tournament, these guys, like college kids and high school kids, were scoping. Now, a lot of those college kids are great at this. They can scope with the best of them. And I looked at the weights, and like the, top 4 or 5 weights there, the guys would have like 25, 30 fish. Their biggest one, literally their biggest one would be 2 pounds, like low 2s. Their second biggest one, like no one had two 2-pounders. Like everyone that was in the top 5 that I saw would have 1 2-pounder, and then the rest of the deal was 1.5 to 1.75 pound size fish and smaller. So can you catch 13 pounds offshore scoping? I don't think so. Just don't think it can happen. Can I get lucky and catch a 2-pounder every once in a while? Yeah, but I'm not going to spend a lot of time doing that. I spent some time yesterday running the banks, buzzbait, whopper plopper, and the majority of those fish were 2 pounds and up. So that's what we're going to do. I got some other baits today that we're going to try. I got a feeling we'll catch some doing that as well. So we're going to have some fun. And this is one of those deals where you just go pattern-wise. I mean, you just go off. Like, I need to know some places. I need to ride around and kind of mark some stuff. But this is really just picking a creek and just fishing everything in front of you. And then maybe the next day you just go to a totally different creek. So that's fun. That's fun fishing. Oh. Did I just have one wake up on behind it? Boy, it looked like one waved up on it like a redfish. Exactly where he's supposed to be, dude. I mean, it's like I don't even know why I'm throwing over there anymore. It's a 2-pounder. No, small one. 1.5 pounds. Decent fish. That's 2 pounds. Close to 2 pounds. Right. He's not 2 pounds. But he's a solid fish. Let's see what he weighs. It does make a difference. He might be 2 pounds. I doubt it though. I bet he's 110. He's like 1.7. He was 143, so he's not big. Yeah. No. Exactly. Yeah, there was 100 of them on the scope that looked like, maybe fish, like maybe decent fish. Of course, he hits it. He's 8 inches long, and there's 400 of them with it. Just all small out here. I mean, yesterday those fish were all keepers. Like, there is no good ones. There's like 100 right there, and there's 0 good ones. There they come. Want to hit it? Yeah. Okay. Good fish. Look at that one in the water, dude. He's beautiful. Oh yeah, that's a 2-pounder. So if they don't bite the worm, they don't bite the plopper, I'll just go around and just throw a worm at them, That's definitely a 2-pounder. Nice. Look how big his mouth is. But that's so crazy how these fish are so long and skinny. These Lake Martin bass are funky looking, dude. See you, buddy. That was cool. The old shaky head. Oh yeah, see, these are
look like good ones to me, dude. Oh yeah, dude. Oh my gosh, these are giants, dude. Come here, you'll see them. They're coming up. Watch this right here. Watch. Big ones, dude. All 2 and 3 pounders. I'm serious. I don't know why they're all of a sudden they're on this point, but you can tell by the way they look. I mean, like you can see a little bit difference too on the screen.
On that rock right there.
There's a bunch of little ones too. Like there's little ones out here. Oh. These are better ones here. That's the school of better ones. Yeah. See, look. Oh, look at the big ones, dude. So this is a school of big ones. That was like a 2.5 pounder that came up and hit you. Oh my gosh. Look at them all. Look at that one down there. Okay. That's encouraging.
What makes this point?
Okay, good. Yeah. Leave a little, don't trim it too short.
Yeah.
Pull a little again. Okay. Okay, there you go.
You can probably see it on the live scope too.
Oh yeah, 100%, that'll work. Okay, here we go. We're gonna see. I want to know what these are. There's one right there. See it?
Oh, is that the camera? Are they coming over to it?
Yeah.
Oh, you should definitely see something unless it was faced the wrong way.
No. Oh, 100%. I'm gonna see them right there.
No, get it stuck in
Look at them all. Look at them all. They're everywhere, dude.
Should have brought my diving stuff. That's illegal though.
Yeah. Oh, God, one hit it.
Stuck? Oh.
There's something. Catfish.
Hmm?
No,
Carp.
Carp.
Lots of carp.
That's why they're not
Lots of carp. Any bass? Carp. Ooh, was that a bass?
I don't see any.
That's so cool. That's really good. Dude, we need to do this more often.
We need to run around and just do this.
Yeah. 100%. All right, that's your camera rod. That's awesome. That was so good. That was so good. And I wasted 30 minutes fishing for these stupid things, and they're carp, dude. And I didn't bring my aqua-view. This is why I need my aqua-view. This is the whole reason I have an aqua-view. I just didn't think about it. Like, I literally left home without my aqua-view. So for all y'all that want to know about this, get an aqua-view. Way better, dude. Well, I'm not real happy with my practice, to be honest with you. I've had some major distractions. Obviously, I had a dang fender bender this morning, which is not good. And the last 2 days, I've spent half my time on the phone dealing with this hurricane stuff, moving boats, dealing with everything that I have to deal with that. Go ahead. And I kind of know what I want to do in this tournament, but I haven't been able to like get in a groove because my phone is literally, I'm at 8%. I left with 100% battery this morning. I'm at 8. And everybody that has an iPhone understands that means I was on the phone all day. So that's not a good excuse, but it is reality of what's going on right now. So we're going to put forth good effort tomorrow and see what we can do. So that is the plan. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, I'm Hurricane Milton. I'm here to do destruction in the neighborhood on cars,
mailboxes. That's all funny. It's all funny. Yeah, it's probably not a good joke because this thing's gonna do some major damage. But it was like a Hurricane Milton around here yesterday when I crashed into the car. I don't know. What do you think that's gonna cost me?
Couple bucks.
I mean, it's 2 doors, complete doors.
The frame.
Yeah, maybe bad.
It's bad.
Maybe bad. Yeah. So, might just have to disclaim it on insurance. Suck it up.
It's that lift.
Dude, I hit it. I didn't even see, like, I hit it and I didn't even know what the heck was going on. It was like Twilight Zone. I was like, what am I on right now? Couldn't still see because the way the truck was up in the air coming up that hill. Alright, so today's our last full day of practice. Today we have to be serious. That's for sure. Come on, Chuck, we gotta go. No more sleeping in, dude. Been sleeping in all week.
I know I'm in Alabama fishing, but it was because I was encouraged.
Chuck hadn't fished a Bassmaster since when? What, 5 years?
4 years.
4 years.
Hartwell.
Lake Martin has never been, in the history of this lake, there was a couple years, 12 years ago, where the fish got pretty big, and it was mainly because of the heron. They got heron in the lake.
Yeah.
Striper fishermen were fishing a little, and I don't know, I don't think they stock stripers in here anymore. So I don't think there's that many heron anymore. Like all the other lakes that have heron, like Smith and Lanier.
Big spots.
The spots get big. You look at the spots here, and then look at this water bottle, dude. They're long and skinny.
Yeah. Like Norman.
Yeah.
Not quite as bad as Norman.
No, these are the skinniest. These are the skinniest spots I've ever seen. I need to figure out how to catch it a little bit better on the banks or under some docks. How do you separate yourself for a big fish? That's the deal. I like where I'm at, that part of the lake, for several reasons. One is there's some better schooling fish or scope fish out there. And then on top of that, there's also a lot of that shallow stuff in that area. I hadn't seen any boats fishing it. So that's kind of good in a way. You know, I don't have to sit there and worry too much about fishing behind somebody on those places. Well, I had one bite back there in the back. Well, I had one bite around the corner on the main point. And I've gone down some natural banks like that, even though that looks really good. I'm not getting bit on the solid rocky points. I'm getting bit on the flatter points that have a little bit of rock on it. And a lot of these places, you say, well, why is there like a little pile of rocks on the end of these points? It's because when they were building these houses and digging foundations out, they obviously hit a big rock that's in the ground, and so instead of hauling it off, they just dump it out off the point. It creates a little habitat, a little landscape feature as well. So I've noticed that on a lot of these points. I think a lot of that's literally man-made rock. was cool. That was cool. Fired up, boy. Cool. These were like frisky ones. Oh my gosh. Wow. That was a big one, dude. Wow. That was a really nice fish right there. Thing blew up on it, dude. I took my eye off. Probably one of the bigger hits that I've had all week. The one before it, on that point right before it, was definitely a solid, I mean, 2-pounder, 2.5 pounder. It was a nice fish. That thing was another level. So, it's 2 good bites right down through here. This is a lot of work. A lot of work. They like Halloween around here. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Alright, water in here, a little more stained. Probably a little better bite for the possible largemouth. It might even be a better shallow bite. It's clear, but it's not extremely clear. Crazy. There's like 50 of them right there. If it keeps doing that, we're gonna get the edge of it pretty good, I think. But you know, those things can turn again. I can turn back north. It wobbles. One other thing, I would try, I'll tell Reed to do this, but I would have him take a couple, oh gosh, how did I catch one? I had a hook bent in. How did I even catch that fish? It's crazy. He needs to get some ice. Sup? Sup, man? You'd have had fun today.
Did you catch a bunch?
I didn't really catch a bunch. I don't really know what I could have caught. It was weird. I mean, I had my hooks bent in, so I had a decent amount of bites on the top water. But I found some fish up shallow, dude. Wolf packs of them. Maybe 50 fish. Seriously. And they would range anywhere from small to like 3 pounds. Dude, just swimming around, like following the boat around, like in the very back of the creeks. I could catch them, but I couldn't catch any of the big ones. I'd catch little non-keepers and little rats.
Dude, but there'd be a couple schools of big ones, and then there'd be a couple schools of little ones. Like I had one gigantic one. I was throwing this fluke down the seawall right before I got to where they were. Dude, and one, like, there was like 10 of them, and they were all like 2.5, 3 pounds. And it came up and just attacked this thing, like, scared the crap out of me, dude. And I didn't hook him. I looked down the water, and they're all swimming everywhere. I got to the back of the pocket, and there was like 5 schools back there. I went in the next pocket, and there was like 2 schools in there. I almost need to go in there in the morning and try it, and take a big spook, something maybe those little ones won't bite, and just work it and see if because there's big ones there, and if they'll come up, you know, and attack it, dude, you could catch 12, 13 pounds a day in there. But other than that, that's it, man.
Oh yeah. I started.
There would be small ones in there, but
Yeah.
like you would look down and there would be 3 pounders swimming around.
I went up shallow and had 2 like over 2 pounders just come out from under a rock all over my little deal I'm throwing. But it was so calm and everything, and I was like, ooh. There was a little bit of wind, and this was in the morning. I mean, they were both. Then they just swam around.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, look at those. And then that was 100 yards from when I was on the phone with you.
Really?
And a big one, like I was just reeling in because I was kind of past my spot, and then a big one followed it out.
All right. Today's a day that is going to be remembered because this gigantic hurricane is going to hit Florida tonight. And it's my birthday. It's kind of weird. So I don't feel very celebratory right now. I'm away from home. It's my birthday. And it's going to be major destruction back home. So that being said, we're going fishing, which seems very insignificant right now, to be honest with you. But we're here to put forth our effort. Today we're going to go and see if we can't figure out a way to catch a couple of these fish that I found yesterday. And then also look in that area there, try to find some a little bit better fish. And other than that, I've got my game plan for tomorrow. 6:30 blast off. What's going to be really strange, though, for me and difficult is the storm's going to hit this afternoon and in the middle of the night. And then tomorrow morning, probably the worst part is going to hit 7 o'clock. It's going to be like on land doing whatever destruction it's going to do. I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to fish effectively, to be honest with you. Knowing, like, is my house getting blown down? Is my family safe? You know, is my friends that I have, you know, all these things are going to be going on. Trying to think about fishing. Literally at blast off is going to be exactly when the worst part of the storm is going to be hitting. So I'm going to ask the tournament director if I can at least, you know, use the phone a few times tomorrow while I'm fishing. Call home and hopefully the phones work and stuff. But man, it's going to be, yeah, it's just not good, man. It's just not good. So y'all are watching this video. It's after the hurricane, obviously, and you know, it is what it is. But man, I hope everyone's was safe, you know. So, all right, let's go. Ooh, thought one blew up. Dude, I hadn't seen boats at all. Which makes this way of fishing, believe it or not, a much better way, a better chance of winning the tournament doing this than if there was 200 boats, because you'd have 100 guys doing this. Throw your worm. Look at me. Watch me. I'm gonna land my bait. Throw your bait right there. A little to the right. A little to the right. Yeah, perfect. Oh, let it go.
On the bottom?
Yep, you're on the bottom. Oh, just out here enjoying this beautiful sunny day while everybody else is in damn chaos. Where? Heading where? Okay. Yeah. Is it a big plane? Look, I haven't got any bites for the most part going back in these things like this. Oh, there's one. Oh, one hit it. Look at that. Throw your worm right there. How'd he miss it? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, bye. Huh? Oh, there's one. There's a good one. Oh, 2 pounder. Huh? 2 pounder. Right where he's supposed to be. Okay. Yeah. It's good. Right there where he's supposed to be. That's what I'm gonna do, dude. Catch some schooling fish, and then I'm gonna just do this. And if they don't bite my plopper, I pick this up and I just go around and just throw it points. When they bite, when they're there, they bite it, dude. It's the biggest waste of money. Oh yeah, there you go. Oh yeah, there you go. Uh-oh. 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 You almost got, oh, you don't do that now. That's how you're going to break one off. Oh, you don't do that now. That's how you're going to break one off. There you go. All in the seat, right where your butt, see your butt smell like spotted bass. You got spotted butt, bass butt. Got spotted butt, bass butt. Look at you, man. You're gonna win the tournament, bro.
Just gotta catch at least 3 of these a day.
Yeah, a little bit bigger than that, but yes.
How big is he? About 3?
Look at this one. No. It was like a cable or something. That's a good one. That's a good one. On the dock, oh my gosh. Oh, this is terrible, dude. This is terrible.
Is that a good one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Eating bluegill. He spit up a bluegill. Do you know that, what do you got? Can you take a picture? Here, I'll do it with my phone.
Here.
Get it? All right, well, practice is basically over with. And the only thing that's not complete for today is that Coy hasn't sang me happy birthday. Go ahead.
I don't.
Go ahead, come on, man.
I told you I was the first one to tell you.
Come on, tell me, sing me happy
I'm not gonna
birthday,
sing.
everybody. I've had 3 people
I
call
got
me.
a sore throat. I can't
Come
sing.
on, man. You gotta
Sick.
put some. Happy birthday.
We'll sing it to you tonight.
To me. He's gonna win the tournament. You won't even sing me happy birthday.
I'll sing you happy birthday if I win the tournament.
All right. Well, update on the storm. Obviously, is bad. There's huge tornadoes right in Clewiston right now. It just passed through. Big ones, like giant Oklahoma tornadoes. So I am really nervous about this thing, man. And again, I know y'all are watching this video. The storm's come and gone. By now, it probably there's another one coming down the pipe. So, but I don't know. I don't know what to do in this tournament. I know I can at least go around with a shaky head, and if they're not biting the top one, get bites. I can catch a limit on a shaky head on points about 100%. And I still think I'll get exactly what I need to catch on the deal. And then I got the schooling fish, and I've got some better couple schools, and if that's some solid fish in there.
Yeah.
So you do that. You know that's all I have. And look, there's many ways to win this tournament. You can't fish everything. I could have went way up north and went up around that and fished for largemouth, skipping stuff under docks, and then maybe that would have been good. But I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do down here and see what happens. So let's go.
Yeah, I put the bigger one on. Sinks so slow, dude.
The big one does.
Yeah. But yeah, he hammered it. They're fat. It was fat. Like wherever, like if there's a brush pile or something on there, there'll be all those little ones. Then I'll just fan out, and you'll see like usually about 10 feet down. I'll see like 2 or 3 blobs. They don't like to get in close, right?
Yeah.
And those are the better fish.
Go better.
Yeah.
I want to check something here. So everybody knows that I've got the power pole charge. Let's see what it says here. Okay. This is why I like this thing. So I've got it I've got it installed right here on the side. My big Dakota, that's a 315 amp hour battery. Got 236s over there. Let's see what it says. Let's connect the boat. There we go. Reading product. Okay. They're both green. That means I didn't use much juice today, which is amazing. So my cranking battery's at 13.20 volts. My 36 volts are at 40 volts, which 41 is like fully charged. So it's pretty good. Like if for some reason I didn't charge my boat, I could fish 100% tomorrow, no problem. But I'm gonna plug it in. And the reason that stays charged like it did is as I drive around, that Yamaha puts out a lot of amps. So like yesterday I was running down the lake and I was seeing what it was putting in. Literally right now, it was literally putting in 20 something amps to my cranking battery and 6 to my trolling motor battery as I'm driving the boat. So now I've plugged it in now and it'll start charging the cranking battery. That's cool. And this Bluetooth works really well. Like I checked it the other night. I was laying in bed, which is pretty far from here, 60, 70 feet inside the house, and I opened the app up from inside.
There we go.
Huh? Did you see the picture of the storm?
Oh,
Isn't that crazy?
that looks interesting.
Oh my gosh.
Look at it.
Looks like a skeleton head, dude.
That's crazy. It's prepared.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
I'm hearing it's not even here now.
Where is it?
Is that where they're having the focus at over at City Hall? They sent a text out this morning, guy just pulled up, so he just, matter of fact, get him over here, he just talked to Hank.
Hank Williams. Hank, it's at City Hall.
City Hall?
You're right.
All right. City Hall now. We got the meeting. Look at this, guys. Look at that's what the storm looks like. That had to be manipulated. But look at that. That is crazy. That is scary, dude.
Yeah.
That's Milton. That had to be manipulated, but that's scary if it's real.
Are you actually fishing? Yeah. How's it going? Yeah.
No way.
Live your best life.
Yeah. He's gonna win the tournament. Watch.
100%. We are guessing weight.
Yeah. You should shoot a coin or guess.
Yeah, we'll get him. We'll get him. Calling our guess. What's your guess?
I'm gonna say 33.
33?
This is way not what it is.
39. Oh my god.
I really was gonna put like 14, 12 with a little laughing face, but
You know how much I'm gonna win with?
What? Are you? No.
Damn, I'm fishing.
He's working. You can't fish.
Alright, so we're here at the meeting. And 3-day tournament. Bass Opens are 3 days. So I just filled out a little deal that said, guess the weight, win and weight. Now I guessed 36.12. That's a little over 12 pounds a day. 12.4 a day to be exact. That's kind of what I think it'd take, to be honest with you. But the X factor on this deal, to me, is that the lack of pressure on this lake. There's only 150 boats or so in this tournament, so a lot less than before. And I just hadn't seen that many boats running around, so I don't feel like the fish have got a lot of pressure. So if somebody uncovers a way to catch some bigger ones, they probably can crack up a big bag.
5, 10 minutes, 7 minutes. 5 minutes? 7 minutes. Yeah.
Also,
So before you go to bed, we got 7 minutes.
I feel a food table coming on.
Well, you're gonna have it even worse. You might not wake up for the tournament in time. Since it's your birthday,
Oh my gosh.
we got you a little something. So
Did you make that?
They didn't have. Yeah, I made it. It's ice cream cake.
Really?
Yeah,
Ice cream cake.
Practicing.
Whipped it up.
Yeah, after I checked in, we rushed home.
Where's your ice cream?
Perfect.
It's a sushi cake.
Yeah, there's.
You're not allergic to ice cream. Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Scott.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't sing very well, so I talk well.
On your way back to 240.
Yes. Yes. If I keep eating like I've eaten so bad, I never eat sausage, egg, and cheese biscuits ever. Because they're very fattening. I've eaten 2 every day since I've been here.
That's good.
Like 6. I've eaten 6.
If the fish ate like you did, then weigh more than a pound.
Yes. Well, thank you. Is that Oreo? What is that?
It's a Oreo ice cream cake.
Dang. All right, so tomorrow. Practice was okay. I got better bites up shallow, and I caught a decent amount of fish, you know, out offshore, but none of them were over 2 pounds. So if I'm gonna have, my target is like 12, I'm gonna have to have a couple shallow fish to do that. Fish that are related to the bank. So, you know, shaky head on the docks. I did get a couple bites doing that, so that'll be part of my game plan. The schooling fish, definitely part of the game plan. And then buzzbait and whopper blopper. Pretty basic deal. I'm excited about this tournament because, I mean, there's nothing on the line other than just winning. I just want to win. Just want to win the tournament. You know, I have to be here to solidify that win at Okeechobee for the classic berth. So we're here. We're fishing on credit, baby. That's good. But I do want to do well in this tournament. This is the type of tournament that I don't want to use the word. I don't want to use the word easy too light because it's not an easy tournament to win. But this is the easiest ones to win because if you can figure out one special little thing to get a couple big bites a day, this is the type of tournament you'll run away with it. You really will. So hopefully I can get a couple big bites on a top water and make up the difference and catch whatever I need to catch out wide. So we're gonna go to bed, guys. Get up in the morning. Day 1 starts tomorrow. We're gonna start a whole new video, of course. And the best part about this whole series is that McCoy is fishing in his first Bassmaster tournament as a co-angler, so we got to be rooting for McCoy. He's going to win the tournament. Mark my word, he's winning the tournament. So stay tuned, guys. We got another video coming your way. And again, appreciate all the support. And let's go. Let's go. Bam!